Digital transformation will redefine the car industry and car of the future. We define digital transformation in the car industry across 5 key pillars: the connected supply chain, the industrial Internet of Things, the connected and automated car, digital retailing and future digital customer journey, and lastly, mobility as a service.
So the digital transformation for me is really about the digital customer, the digital products, and then the digital company. So it's through all layers as the digital transformation, and we grouped it into 6 different areas. So that's the digital user experience and putting the human, the person, the user, the customer in the center. Then digital products and services, smart mobility, and digital customer and retail. And then Industry 4.0 and Business 4.0, more showing the internal transformation of the company.
So for me, the ambition ultimately is to have one platform in all of our vehicles with a single cloud backend and services platform that we're developing right now that would allow us to run similar services across our entire fleet.
I think it's a key to success. For me, the digital platforms and the digital ecosystems we create with that are very important. Now, for us as the Volkswagen Group with our 12 brands, I think it's important to have 2 digital platforms. One, focusing on business to business and as the truck and bus group. We actually just had the world premiere of our Rio logistics platform and ecosystem at the IAA in Hanover, and we will go to market with this platform in spring of this year, in 2017. And then another digital platform focusing more on B2C, giving every customer, every user a customer ID, a customer profile, and this profile you can take with you, from brand to brand throughout different vehicles.
One of the highlights of the CES show was the advent of digital assistants in cars. We heard Nissan talk about Cortina, Daimler talks about Carina, and here in Volkswagen, we are talking to Alexa.
Ask Volkswagen to remind me to remove the car seat when I get home.
Okay, your Volkswagen will remind you to remove the car seat when you arrive at home.
Then when it comes to virtual personal assistants, we're also announcing today actually that we're working with Microsoft on bringing Cortana into the vehicle.
Digital transformation will change the industry ecosystem. We will see new players entering the market. We in Frost & Sullivan expect over 300 companies to redefine the supply chain of the car industry. And here is a great example of this company, NVIDIA, which has the most advanced graphic processing unit which is going to be used in cars. The second pillar of digitization is IIoT, or Industrial 4.0 as it is called in Germany. We expect robots and humans to work together in future shop floors within the car industry. Digitization will also transform the products of the future. Here is a great example of the truck of the future. It will most likely be electric, it will be automated, fully connected, and as you can see from the roof of the truck, it will launch drones with delivery of parcels for last mile delivery. The role of the truck driver in the future will not be to drive the truck, it will be most likely be that of a logistics manager who is in charge of delivering the product at your door.
Interestingly, some of the OEMs like Toyota and Hyundai chose to showcase AI applications in a slightly different way, which focused on health, wellness, and connecting emotionally with the customers.
So with autonomous driving, the overall goal is to eliminate traffic fatalities. So in order to do that, Toyota has decided to focus on artificial intelligence. And the artificial intelligence of the vehicle would allow the vehicle to grow and learn as traffic patterns develop. The driver would actually be able to manually operate the vehicle, but if there was any sort of potential danger, the vehicle would take over. The vehicle would be able to sense your heart rate and would be able to notice if you're happy or sad. It would be able to see your facial expressions. It would be able to detect certain emotions. And one thing that we are really interested in is we've debuted this emotion map. It would say, here on this route, you were feeling very happy. At this point, you felt a little sad, and you would be able to see at which points you were the happiest.
The fourth pillar of digital transformation is the transformation of the automotive retail, which is set to transform the entire consumer journey. In many ways, for a large majority, the customer journey already starts online. As an example, in the UK, consumers only visit 1.3 dealerships today when buying a vehicle, because a large part of the search and the decision process is made online prior to even visiting any dealerships.
The fifth pillar of digitization is what we describe as mobility as a service. In future, we will see car companies developing car as a service business models and eventually moving on to mobility as a service business models. This will include integration of all forms of mobility under one platform, which will most likely be a smartphone.